All right, Frida, welcome. All
Thank
right,
you.
who would like to ask the first question? Brian, you want to go first? All right, let's go.
Well, Frida, obviously, disappointing for you guys. I'm talking to Coach. It seems like you guys did just about everything you wanted to tonight, except hit shots. How much does that hurt that it was pretty much, black and white like that? That you guys did a lot of good things, but just didn't nail your shots and free throws.
Well, it's obviously very disappointing, and we're all very frustrated because we think this should be a win for us. I just think I don't know. I don't think we're really we're not good enough yet at handling those situations and kind of being smart at the end of the game when it gets close. We haven't been in that situation before this year, or we did against Denver, but I think it was different because we were kind of like the momentum was so much back and forth. And I just think that Arizona did a better job of staying on top of it, and we just kind of let them control the game. Yeah.
On a positive, though, I mean, you guys had several stretches where you didn't score, but your defense really kind of kept you in it. Where they went on a little bit of run, but you guys never let them pull away from you. So, are you pleased on the defensive end that you kind of kept yourselves in the game there?
Well, yeah, I think we executed a lot of things we had talked about, but I also think that we were too slow at adjusting when it got to the end of the game and we knew what they were going for. Um, I mean, it's nice that we can be lockdown defenders, but we have to be that all the time and not just when we want to. And especially we have to be that when it's important. So.
And then one last thing for me, Coach was mentioning this might be a loss that stings for a long time. I know this is your first year with this program, but is this one that you sense could be, I mean, this was a really big missed opportunity for you guys?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I woke up with a feeling like we should beat this team. We're gonna beat this team. I had no doubt. So I mean, it's details, and of course, it stings a lot for me. But I think even more for our older players who have had these kinds of games before, where they didn't really pull off the win. So I just hope, or I know that we will get better from this. And yeah, I think we just all need to get in the gym, get shots up. We all need to kind of focus on what we can do better individually so we're not in that situation again.
All right, next up is Jack.
Hey, Frida. You've played a few big games in your career with the Danish women's national team. I guess where does this game rank in your career in terms of, I guess, intensity?
Well, I mean, yeah, I've been in a lot of like close games, intense games, so it's not that type of situation is new to me. Um, I think there's just like some kind of like all the whole setting, the whole hype that's still a little unusual for me. But I mean, I feel comfortable in those situations, and that's also why I take that last shot because I know that's what I have to do. But I think as a team, we're not really uh, comfortable in those situations again. And when we're not clicking as a team, it's also harder for me, even though I have experience. So yeah, I hope as soon as possible we can make that work. Yeah.
All right, anyone else have anything? All right, thank you so much.
One thing. What has to happen to make you comfortable in those situations? What has to change?
Yeah, good question. I think what has to change is just getting to know each other better, right? Like right now, we're learning it the hard way, which is not really great. But I mean, we know what each other are capable of from practice, but I feel like we're not really in games making each other play the way they're most comfortable or the way they're best. So we're not really playing each other to their best abilities. And I think that that's something that comes from experience, but it's also something that we need as a team to be better at in practice to know what shots are the good shots to take, not just as an individual, but as a team. and who we want where on the floor. We're a little slow right now in doing that, so I just think in practice we need to be better at holding each other accountable of doing that better.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.